Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Let's Talk Wellness today. All throughout the month of January, we've had very, very exciting talks on just healthy eating and generally just being healthier in your day-to-day lifestyle. Be sure to check out all the February Let's Talk Wellnesses too. We're starting off next Tuesday with Sam Nuzio giving a heart-healthy cooking demonstration with a recipe from Food Smart. Be sure to check it out. Today, we have the lovely ladies from Exos, Shannon and Holly. If you are familiar with them, they give a lot of on-demand classes, and they also have a workout schedule. This is the workout schedule for the month of January, so we'll be sure to get you your February schedule as well. They all have different days and times for different classes. If you're looking for the descriptions of classes on the exercise schedule, you actually have a description on the second page. So be sure to check them out. And if you can't make the scheduled classes, there's always the on-demand classes link, which leads you right to the Exos website. Anyway, without further ado, we have Holly and Shannon today giving a demonstration on some important exercises you can do at home from the convenience of home. A lot of us are working from home. So I will digress and I'll let you two take it over.
All right. Hi, everybody. Like Nick said, it is Shannon and Holly from Champ Fitness. We are excited to chat with you today about exercising and some different types of workout designs. Today, we will go over body weight exercises specifically and touch on why they are so great to add to your routine, especially during quarantine, since we don't necessarily have as much access to gyms or equipment like we've had in the past. So with the new year, we know working out and resolutions is a hot topic currently. We figured we would start with that today. So let's just take some time, share a few ideas. So Nick already has the first slide up. We would like to know, what are your New Year's fitness resolutions? Or do you have any resolutions that exercising can help you achieve? So take some time, think about it.
And I think one of the most popular ones is most likely going to be losing weight and getting healthier for sure.
Always is. I like to start early. I say I always will. January comes around, then it's normally March, and I'm like, all right, I got to get it into gear. Summer's right around the corner.
Yep.
Mine is always getting the best shape this year. Beachbody 2020, Beachbody 2021.
Yeah. This year, one of mine actually was to try and get more cardio in early, because I always do a half marathon in the spring. So I like to start training. Otherwise, I cram it right in before the race. So I did actually. I've been running on the treadmill. It's been chilly out.
Nice. If you're able to do it from home, even better. If you don't have to go to.
All right, so let's take it to slide 2. Nick, if you don't mind flipping it over. We're going to keep the conversation going. So what does your current fitness routine look like? We are interested to hear how you are staying active during quarantine. We know it's different times. So for example, I'll just start off, kind of give you a few ideas. Are you doing any of our group exercise classes on the schedule? If not, we would love to see some new faces and see you there. We have a wide variety, like Nick mentioned earlier. Do you find yourself doing more cardio than normal? That one's particularly big for me. I also have been doing more interval and body weight workouts, which we will touch on today. I just find it easier to do on my own time in my apartment, where I can get it in quick and easy.
I started with a lot of cardio once we first started this work from home thing. And then once the group exercise classes really kicked off, they've been keeping me, like more with doing the weights as well. So I would say if you can join those classes, awesome, because you can get a full body workout in a couple times a week without any thinking involved.
Yes, and the social interaction is awesome. Definitely missing out on that. So we would love to have you guys.
And just so everyone knows, the entire Be Well team is actually scheduled to take the classes throughout February. So we are about what we say.
Good times.
Yes, Thursday in particular. So join us. All right. So third slide. Holly, I'll let you take over for that one.
Yep. So a question that I just wanted to pose was, what are your pros and cons from working out at home? Like, do you feel like that there's something that you're missing? Is there something that you love about your new routine? So for me, I think, like I was saying, I'm kind of missing the weights, because everybody that was going to fitness centers, you have access to those awesome $1,000 machines, that we generally don't have at home. So I would say one of the cons is that I wasn't doing as much lifting. And that's why we also wanted to talk about body weight stuff today.
Yes, I'll piggyback off that, just because in particular for me, I don't have the weights that I typically would use for like upper body. I would like to go heavier. And I know they were hard to find, especially now the prices are up definitely on dumbbells. So I have been doing a lot more body weight and going for more endurance. But that's definitely a con for me, is the weightlifting, the heavier weightlifting. Have no access to.
Yeah, I agree. So we wanted to focus specifically today on body weight workouts, basically because you can do them anytime, anywhere. You don't need to rely on pieces of gym equipment. Nick, if you would, you can close the PowerPoint out now, and we'll come back to it later.
Sure.
But before we get on to our demonstration, I just wanted to show you some pros, tell you about some pros of body weight exercises versus the gym. So of course, some of the pros are that you can do them anywhere, anytime, which is going to remove that excuse barrier. Body weight workouts are free, so they're accessible to anyone. Body weight exercises are generally going to use a more natural form. So kind of like those functional trainers that we have in the gym, they're going to be more like that. Machines are kind of deadlocked into one range of motion, and it's less functional. Whereas like putting on a seatbelt is a functional movement. Body weight stuff can follow more of that natural movement. Another pro is that in the world that we're in today, when it becomes impossible or unsafe to utilize fitness centers, these body weight exercises you could do anywhere, literally. I mean, you could do them outside, you could do them inside, you could do them in a hotel room. So it's always good to have those kind of workouts in your back pocket. Some more pros are that body weight exercises are going to continue the burn even after your workout, which is going to enhance the metabolic rate. We're all always interested in burning those calories, right? It's going to give you the cardio benefits along with the strength benefits. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone on that one. An intense circuit of body weight exercises is going to get your heart rate going just as much as any run would. So I don't know if you guys are used to HIIT workouts. HIIT workouts is something that as personal trainers, we're always promoting right now, because you're going to get that afterburn and you get the most bang for your buck kind of, right? Because you're getting the muscle development as well as the heart pumping, the cardio, the calorie burning all at the same time. And last but not least here is that body weight exercise is also good for flexibility and toning as opposed to just like purely bulking up when you're doing weights.
I sure need some lessons in flexibility. To be incredibly flexible, and now my hips just lock up if I sit down for too long.
Yeah, I know we're talking about this group exercise schedule so much, but I am teaching yoga now as well, which is on that schedule too. And I think my flexibility has improved like tremendously when I first started out. Oh, thanks, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Like, the challenge is like with yourself, really. Each time you come, you try to get a little bit better, see if you can get into the poses and whatnot. So
yeah, sure. It was tough. I definitely think I'm going to be taking the yoga throughout February, because I know obviously next week begins February, but I need to do something. So for sure, I'm going to look into that if it's beginner.
It's totally beginner. Yeah, definitely.
Takes my toes. So.
It's funny. I think that's a common goal for a lot of quarantine. I mean, that was one of mine. I don't take the time to do yoga typically. So while we're talking about it, it is important to give yourself variety in your routine. So switching it up, just like using body weight exercises, is very important. And there's a wide range of benefits. If you go on a time from run, or a run from time to time, research has shown that combining cardio and strength-based exercises increase their muscle mass. It takes off weight and builds both endurance and cardiovascular health, which we've been talking about.
Yeah, that's great.
There are so many There are so many body weight, strength, and cardio exercises. It is easy to get creative with them. Multi-joint exercises, in particular, and combination exercises are a great way to be time efficient because they work multiple muscle groups at one time and increase your heart rate, giving you a cardio effect during strength training. Push-ups are a great example of this. It's a multi-joint exercise. You are using several muscles during this exercise. For example, core is a huge one, chest, glutes, core, several others. But here's why body weight exercises can all have a difference in your routine. They are super efficient. You can get impressive results from short workouts alone. I know we've been hitting on that one a lot. And they can work alongside with other types of exercise to boost and enhance your performance. They are both strength and cardio exercises, so they keep your heart pumping while building muscle and flexibility. They are crazy good for burning fat, which everybody loves. The burn continues long after the workout. For example, one study found that a 45-minute workout increases how fast your body burns fat for up to 14 hours after, which is called EPOC. Holly loves this, so she will touch on this quickly.
Kind of dorky, but whatever. I think it's interesting. So EPOC is going to stand for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So this is just basically if you go for a run, this is after burn. So how much you're going to burn after you do the workout. If you go for like a steady state run, yeah, you're going to burn a lot of calories when you're running at that moment. But the cool thing is with like body weight exercises and HIIT routines, you're also going to burn that once you stop working out. So I just think that's always cool. A little EPOC tidbit for you there.
Yes. Who doesn't love burning calories even after the exercise bout?
You know it.
So
I can get, right?
Yeah.
So you have 0 excuses not to exercise. You can do these on your own time wherever you would like. So we always talk about when things even get back to normal, hopefully we can start traveling again in the near future. You can take these body weight exercises to your hotel room, on vacation. Nothing you need to pack. You don't need those weights. So the results for body weight exercises are huge. Now that we're talking a lot on them, let's actually get right into them. So we're going to demonstrate a few of them for you. We'll demonstrate 4 each. I'm going to do some lower body and cardio. So if Nick, if you could actually flip to the first slide, I'm going to start with, I believe it's squat.
My apologies.
No problem. Let me actually adjust my camera too.
The slide for body weight exercises?
Yep, you got it. So that first one, yes. So squats, I'll give a quick little demonstration. The great thing about squats, there's several variations you can throw in there. So simple squat, you can pick up that pace. Again, main thing, hips are going straight back. If you want to throw some cardio in there, we're just going to add a quick little hop right into that jump squat. And then even if you have some weights, I know not everyone has access to them, you could even take it into that squat and press. So either of these, your heart rate's going to be up that whole time, blood will be pumping. So lunges, as you can see in that second picture, she has some weights in there. Same idea, guys. You can throw tons of variations, add variety to this. So you'll drop that back leg reverse lunge. You can add that high knee like she is. That's going to engage that core, a little bit of stability, or just that regular lunge. So straight up, lots of legs on this. All right, so all body weight, great workout. My heart rate's already up, breathing heavy. So you can flip to the next one, Nick. I'll show you the cardio. Yep, good. So burpees, I know everyone's favorite. For this one, you're bringing your hands down nice and flat. Legs are coming out behind you. Lots of core, you're going to pull back in, right into that quick little plyo hop. So 10 of those, you will definitely feel it. Your heart rate will be up. So burpees, again, you can add a push-up at the bottom, add a press at the top. There's so many different things you can do with that. Mountain climbers. So you'll be into the plank position to start with these. Again, cores engage. All you're doing, alternating knees up to that chest, and you can control your own pace. All right, so those are all great. Those are 4 body weight exercises that I particularly love. They're all awesome workouts. And then Holly's gonna show you some upper body and core.
Yeah, so you can hear Shannon's like a little bit out of breath already, and she demonstrated one of each of those, so that I can show you if you put like a whole bunch together. And Shannon runs marathons, so you'll definitely get a workout. Oh, well, that's impressive to me. Hey, one is enough in my book. But okay, so I'm going to take you guys down to the floor. This is one of my favorite ab exercises, right? The bicycle has always been one of the top ones. And that's because you're getting the upper, the lower, and the obliques. What more could you want out of life, right? All right, so taking it down to the ground. I hope you guys can see me. I can see myself. The important thing here, guys, is that you want to keep your lower back in contact with the floor the whole time, okay? Hands come behind the head. Good. Real simple, just coming opposite shoulder to opposite knee, right? And scissoring the legs out. If you think your lower back is coming off the floor, raise the legs up. To make it harder, you're going to bring your legs lower to the floor. And if you alternate your breathing, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, you could probably go all day doing those. Perhaps not, right? You can
love that.
Anyway, so then the plank. The plank is another good one to have in your arsenal here. You guys probably do already. Elbows right under the shoulders. Good. You're going to bring the feet right next to each other. Key note here is that you want to keep your neck in line with your spine. So you don't want to be looking up, looking to the side. Keep your face looking down at the ground. And you can always add tons of variations. You can even look stuff up online. You can alternate legs. You can do tap outs. You can do up, up, down, down. Tons of stuff you can do. And now that's going to be for your lower back too. So we always want to protect that lower back, protecting the lower spine. Let's take it to the next slide. Cool. Okay. Real good ones here. All right. Let me take you to my back wall for the wall sit. Here we go. Okay. All you need is a wall for this one, right? And so we're going to get the quads, the glutes. Hopefully I don't go through my wall here. I'm down in the basement. Wouldn't that be great for our video? Holly goes through the wall. Anyway, you want to keep a right angle. You're just going to hold it there for as long as you can. Knee over the ankle if you can. Never do we want to see our knees going over our toes, okay? So we always want to try to protect the knees too. And you'll feel that one. Isometric hold there. You'll feel that for sure. And then, of course, we're going to follow that one up by the push-up. Look, and now I'm out of breath, too. I swear I work out.
Yes, happens.
What's happening here? Okay, so then we have the push-up, which all levels, okay? So there's no excuses. You can do them from your knees. Remember, we're just going to keep the core tight. Neck stays in line with the spine. Good. Down and up, as many as you can. Ideally a fist level from the ground, right? So, but I always say this, but the more range of motion, the better it's going to be for the muscle, the worse it's going to be for that joint that's right nearby. So if you have a shoulder injury, an elbow injury, perhaps don't go down as far. You might still be able to do it, just don't break that right ankle. Of course, from your toes, right? You hit it from your toes. If you feel like you can't do any of these, we can even do a tabletop, down and up, okay? Or on the wall. There's something for everybody.
For sure. Push-ups are our personal favorite.
What's your favorite?
And push-ups are our personal favorites.
Oh, yeah. I love
them in there.
Love them and hate them, you know? Yeah. But it gets the whole upper body. So even just all these exercises that we just showed you, if you put them all together into a routine, you got a great workout, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, like we said, these are just a few of our favorites here. We are happy to help you with any kind of routine that you want to set up. If you have more body weight exercises that you want to talk about, or really any kind of exercises that you want to talk about, or if you want us to help you throw it into a routine that you got a quick 20-minute workout, you can always just reach out to Shannon and I. One question I just wanted to pose to everybody is everybody doing body weight exercises? Is anybody doing any body weight exercises? Do you want to share what you like, what you don't like?
Yeah, I'll just speak on this. I use body weight all the time, mainly because it has the cardio appeal for me, the strength training. I tend to put on muscle very, very quick. Body weight is the best way to do it without destroying my joints. I like push-ups, squats, lunges, Bulgarian split squats.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah, I do a lot of planks. The plank variations I do are for my oblique, so like oblique raises, knee to the side of your chest. Um, Sit-ups. I do a lot of box jumps. That's a really, really big one for me.
Oh yeah.
That gets your heart rate up for sure.
Yeah, and everybody hates legs. I love legs. I feel terrible afterwards, but an hour after that, you're like euphoric, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I think body weight is sincerely underestimated. The only thing that it doesn't cover are deadlifts to get your lower back strengthened, but you can always do deadlifts if you have the correct form by actually grabbing the end of a couch and deadlifting the end of the couch, which should only be around 30 or 40 pounds for a deadlift that's very light. If you need to go lower, go lower. You know, grab 2 gallons of water and deadlifts with 2 gallons of water. I am very lucky that I have adjustable weights at my house. They were very cheap, but it only goes up to 50 pounds per dumbbell. So you do run into a small snafu if you want to get heavy. But again, for the days you want to go heavy, you need to be creative.
Yeah.
Heavy on legs, I push my car.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, for lower back, I can touch on that. I love like Superman's actually. They're one of my favorites. Or like the standing like leg extensions. I try and do those for glutes. I mean, they're great for glutes too. But as you could see, like Nick just said, as me and Holly demonstrated, so much variation you can throw into these body weight exercises. Even if you're interested in weighted exercises, please reach out to me or Holly or any of the wellness team. We would love to help. So really, I am going to actually put into the chat a YouTube video I created. Let me copy and paste it in there. It's just if you want to get started, if you don't know where to start, it's, I believe, 20 to 25 minutes, pretty quick. And it'll give you some good ideas just to kind of get started with. It's cardio and strength exercises.
Great. Yeah. Throw it right on the chat. I have it shared on my screen so everybody will be able to see it.
And sometimes Shannon and I will even record these videos and we'll text each other after and we're like, oh my God, I'm dying. I just did a body weight exercise video.
I bet.
You're totally right. People underestimate them so much. So yeah, I'd give it a try. You'd be surprised,
And then Nick, if you don't mind just flipping to the next screen, I think it's our emails. We just wanted to thank you all for coming. Please feel free to reach out to any of us if you have questions. We would love to help. We'd love to hear from everybody. Otherwise, I guess we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys so much for presenting. Everyone who's watching, you can always contact anybody on the Be Well team for specifically Exos. You have Shannon's email right there along with Holly's. Feel free to reach out. It's not something you need to do alone, and a lot of information when you're researching this stuff can be very overwhelming. We're here to make it a lot simpler and a lot easier for you. So by all means, reach out to us. We are absolutely here for you. And once again, thank you for coming to Let's Talk Wellness.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great day.